Hello students, welcome to my class. So today I am here for the students of class 12 with a new poem. The title of the poem is Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, and it is the last poem in your book Flamingo. Now what is this? Written by Adrienne Rich. The poet is Adrienne Rich. She is known for her involvement in contemporary women's movement as a poet and theorist, Adrienne Rich. So this particular poem is also based on, you can say, that through this poem she is trying to give a message to the women that we should not get subdued by male chauvinism which prevails in our society. Understood? We women, we have made a lot of development in every field, but still we know our society is dominated by male. It's male chauvinism that is still prevailing in the society. Now, because of this particular thing, it's not that all women are victim of this thing, of this male chauvinism. No, it's not like that. But some women are indeed victim of it. And who are those women? The women who are not able to raise their voice against the injustice that they are subjected to. Aunt Jennifer was one such lady. She was not able to raise her voice when she was being tortured. She was restricted from enjoying certain things. She was not having any freedom, but she was not able to protest because of her timid nature, because of her timid character. And why the tigers, why has it been titled as Aunt Jennifer's Tigers? These tigers of Aunt Jennifer are not real tigers, understood? These tigers are her creation. Tigers here symbolize freedom. Tigers here symbolize bravery, confidence. And all these qualities were lacking in Aunt Jennifer. She neither was brave nor was she free. So through her creation, she has tried to express her unfulfilled desire. She also wanted to live a free life. She also wanted to do the activities that she loved to do, but those things remained unattainable in her life because she was not very brave. Okay? That is why it has been titled as Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, because through her creation she has tried to express her unfulfilled desire, the desires which were subdued. Okay, that is why it has been titled as Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Now let us come to the poem. Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen. What is actually Aunt Jennifer doing? Aunt Jennifer is actually doing an embroidery work on a fabric, on a piece of cloth. She is doing embroidery work. And what she has selected as her pattern? She has selected tigers. Very unusual, isn't it? Generally, when people do embroidery work, stitching work, people prefer to choose pattern like flowers, fruits, scenery. But Aunt Jennifer here chose a very unique pattern. That is the pattern of tigers. And what are these tigers, these unrealistic tigers doing? The way she has stitched, The pattern that she has sketched, it shows that tigers are jumping. They are in a jumping position. The tigers that Aunt Jennifer has created in her embroidery work. Bright topaz denizens of a world of green. Tigers, we know, are wild animals. We don't keep them as pets at home. So where is their natural habitat? It's the jungle, isn't it? It's the forest, the world of green. So world of green refers to the forest, the jungle. Bright topaz. Topaz is a yellow colored semi-precious gem, you can say, stone. What is the color of a tiger? We all know. Yellow color with black stripes on it, isn't it? So the bright yellow colored tigers, denizens, the inhabitants of the jungle, of the forest, bright yellow colored tigers, they are standing in a jumping position. They have been presented in a jumping position on the embroidery that Aunt Jennifer is doing. They do not fear the men beneath the tree. Tigers are not afraid of men. Why this particular line has been emphasized over here? In order to show that Aunt Jennifer's character is in stark contrast with the character of the tigers. Aunt Jennifer is fear-stricken. The tigers are not afraid of anyone, of human being. People standing beneath the tree, when they see a tiger approaching, do you think the people will remain standing over there? No. What will they do? They will start running away because they are afraid. The tigers will continue moving. Tigers are not afraid of men. Our society may be dominated by men, but tigers cannot be dominated by anyone. On the other hand, how is Aunt Jennifer? She is afraid of her own husband. Tigers are not afraid of men, but Aunt Jennifer is afraid of her own husband. So there is a stark contrast in the character of Aunt Jennifer and the tigers. They pace in slick, chivalric certainty. The tigers are moving in a chivalric manner, very brave manner like that of the warriors. Okay? And certainty, chivalry, certainty, confidence. They are confident creatures. Aunt Jennifer does not have any confidence in her. She lacks confidence. Understood? She is a woman who is very afraid of her husband, does not have any confidence, does not have any bravery, and that is the reason why it was very easy for her husband to dominate her, because she was a very soft woman, a lady who was not able to stand against her husband and for her own rights. As an individual, we all have certain rights and no one has the right to take it away from us. The women with a strong character, they are able to protest. Women like Aunt Jennifer, who are not very strong, mentally very weak, they are not able to protest and they become victim of this domination of the males. Alright, this much in this video, students. The rest of the poem I will complete in my next video.